Get in here. Let's talk about it. Laugh it off or clap back. Tonight, I come before you with a serious message. I come before you with edges not laid, face not beat. We here. But guess what? I got an important message. And the message is laugh it off or clap back. What do I mean when I say laugh it off or clap back? Have you ever been in a situation where you're minding your black business, your white business, whatever color you are, you're minding your business, and a comment is made towards you from an outsider, from whoever, just made by another person, and this comment gives shady. The comment gives envious, slightly jealous, slightly backhanded. It gives a backhanded compliment. That's what it gives. When you're in this situation, do you clap back or do you laugh it off? I'll give you an example. So it's from earlier today, actually. This is what actually inspired me to make this video. And I don't even be on YouTube for real, but I've been, thinking about it more, and I was like, you know what? I need to talk it out. So I was at the gym earlier today. I attend HIIT classes. For those who don't know, HIIT is high intensity interval training. However, today, since the class was smaller, it was, only a few of us. So the trainer decided to switch things up a little bit. And instead of doing a HIIT style of class, we did, just different machines, and, we used weights and whatnot. So after we did all of our rounds, the finisher was we all had to do a few sets of deadlifts, right? So I'm like, okay, cool, no problem. Me being a lifter, with, many years of having a incredible personal trainer who taught me the correct form, between the span of months to years, having a personal trainer, getting my form down and getting my weight up. I've just, I can do a good deadlift. Don't get me wrong, I ain't no heavy lifter, but I can lift, I can deadlift my body weight, and I weigh over 135. Well, I'm a smooth 150, 155-ish, but the weight on the deadlift started off at 135. That's 245 plates on each side in the bar. So I'm like, okay, cool. It's three of us. So I was like, all right. He was like, who gonna go first? I was like, oh, I'll go first. So I went first. And it was literally 4 reps. That's cake. That is absolute cake to me. So I do my I do my little cakey, my cakey piece of cake deadlifts. So I do that, and one of the ladies, she's just like, oh wow, you made it look so easy, you made it look so simple, wow, you did that. And I'm just like, well, you know so then the other 2 ladies, they do their thing and they go. The one that was just like, okay, you made that look, you did that, yeah. So the one who was, clapping for me initially, once she tried it for herself, she realized she was struggling. And then another woman went after me. She did pretty good. It looked pretty simple enough for her too. However, the lady, then I went again. When I went the second time, because we had to do about 4 sets of that, but he added on a couple of little baby 10-pound plates. So after he added the 10-pound plates, it was my turn again to do, you know, second set. Boom, 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 boom. Just breezing through it like how I do or whatever. That sounds, don't mind the ego, coming through. But so I do those, and the lady who was clapping initially, she said, oh, well, maybe because you're short, because, side note, I'm below average height. I'm a smooth 5 feet. So she said, well, I think because you short, you have a shorter waistline, and it take you shorter to bend over to get to the ground to do the deadlift. I think that's why you're so good. I personally did not think it was funny, but in the moment, getting back to, the theme of the video, in the moment, I chuckled it off. I don't get me wrong, I was silent at first. But after a few seconds of processing, like, okay, maybe she actually thought that was funny. I just what would y'all have done in this situation? I know right now I really don't have any subscribers, but if anybody makes it this far in the video and actually watches, comment below and tell me, what would you have done? Because, say for example, you're below average height, people have commented on your height for your entire life. It's come to the point where I want to say I don't care, but it's also a factor that I've been consistent lifting in the gym for years. These people don't know my history. I'm in a HIIT class full of straight up beginners. So of course, if I'm coming in there and I'm lifting with ease, everybody looking at me like, oh, whoa, and then making backhanded comments about it and about my height, being that the reason why I can lift a deadlift of 135 so easy. But what would you do? I laughed it off. I could have clapped back. I could have said, well, I've always been this height. I don't know. The point that I'm trying to make is, I could have clapped back. I could have said, well, that bar weigh I could have said that bar weigh significantly less than you. So, but see, I'm not a fat shamer. So that wouldn't have worked. See what I'm saying? I can't even come up with comebacks because they wouldn't be logical. So I say all of this to say, clap back or laugh it off. If you're anything like me, sometimes the clapbacks can get personal. If you're anything like that, and when you speak on or you giving your clapback, if it's gonna come out saying something like, oh, well, that's why your daddy died, don't worry about it. And I'm not really certified in nothing to talk about stuff like this, but it's my YouTube channel and I can say what I want. And I also believe that more than one thing can be true. So I also feel like, you know, if you're the type of person that has a good, silly comeback, you know, since this person said that thing about you and they thought they were so funny, so, but turns out that you real silly and your comeback is hilarious, then I advocate for a good, laughable, friendly comeback. Honestly, I am not the best at coming up with clapbacks in the moment because I feel like they can come off as like a ridiculous, super personal type of way. But however, if you're the type of person that can make a comeback, I say go for it, dude. Go for it, girl. Whoever you are, show them folks up. Let them know not to play with you because they don't know your history. They don't know how long you've been doing what you've been doing. And even if they did, watch your mouth when you're talking to people. That's the end of the video. I have nothing else to say. Take everything with a grain of salt and live your life. But thanks for tuning in.